Jesus said in today's gospel, "Whatever you ask the Father in my name, he will give you." And a lot of people would immediately say that never happens. I kept asking for Jesus to give me something, to give me this, to give me that, to listen, to hear my prayers, answer it. But nothing happened. And they question, God never answers my prayer. But I think the problem is not that God is not answering the prayer, but rather more that we do not know how to call in the name of Jesus. You know, in the Bible, the name of a person is very important because the name is closely tied to the identity of that person. For example, when Abram was renamed to Abraham, that was to signify that he is to become the father of all nations. When Simon was renamed to Peter, it was to signify that yes, he is going to be the rock with which Jesus will build his church. So when we call someone's name, we have to know uh, who that person is because the name gives us the identity of that person. But the problem is a lot of people have not made the effort to get to know Jesus. And so when they call Jesus, they don't know how to call his name because they do not know who Jesus is. And they cannot make their voice heard because they are treating Jesus like a jukebox. I put in a coin and Jesus should give me what I asked for. But you see, Jesus gives us what we ask for uh, even more than how we understand it. What do I mean? Our hearts have a deep desire in our at the center of our heart is a call, is a longing uh, for us to find peace and happiness in God. And when we are able to find that and ask God to fill that void, He does so. But when we ask Jesus to fill our hearts with things that are just temporary or will not make sense or will not bring us peace, joy, and happiness, then we are failing to call on His name because we do not understand how much more Jesus can give compared to what we are expecting. Brothers and sisters, I call on you today to call on the name of Jesus, to get to know who Jesus is. Jesus became man and bore the name of Jesus, God with us, so that we will have um, a deeper love for Him. And my prayer is that when you call on His name, your hearts uh, will shout with joy and excitement, not because of the things that you are expecting to receive, but because it is Jesus Himself whom you seek to be in your heart.